Hey Coyotes, welcome to CHSC. I'm Gavin Robertson.
And I'm Dylan Tinley. Today's show we will have a variety of sports. We see what happened in tennis as the Australian Open was played. Take you to San Diego's very own Torrey Pines to see who won the golf tournament, the Farmers Insurance Open.
And the highlights of the 2012 Pro Bowl. In Australia, the tennis world saw great tennis play as the Australian Open crowned this year's winners. From the women's bracket, representing the country of Russia, Victoria Azarenka.
From the men's bracket representing the country of Siberia, Novak Djokovic.
The world number one was able to serve it out and take his third Australian Open title in 5 hours and 53 minutes in the greatest final in Australian Open history. It was also the longest match in Grand Slam final history and a fitting way to end the 2012 Australian Open tournament.
There was golf this weekend in Torrey Pines. It was the Farmers Insurance Open. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of the weekend.
Now we bring you highlights of the 2012 Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl in Hawaii. Defense optional in the AFC and NFC with the stars out. Ben Roethlisberger, Aaron Rodgers. NFC was up by a couple of scores. Ben Roethlisberger comes back for the Miami Dolphins. Brandon Marshall. Get used to hearing his name in this highlight. Splits a couple of defenders here. He was supposed to break off the pattern, but surprise, surprise, he wanted to go deep in the Pro Bowl. He did, and the game was tied at 14, 75-yard score. Breeze wants to answer. Throw the slant. Greg Jennings. NFC was back up 28-21. Nice gloves there. No penalty for the celebration of the Pro Bowl. I don't think they threw a flag all game in this one. Phillip Rivers then back to his San Diego teammate, Antonio Gates, as we go to the halftime buzzer. 27-yard touchdown. Game was tied 28-28. Okay. Then you got Dalton then going deep to Brandon Marshall. This was the play of the game. One of the best plays you'll see in any Pro Bowl. Two NFC defenders collide on it. Brandon Marshall stays with it the whole way and then kicks it on his knee back up to his hands. Ball never hit the ground. That's a touchdown there. Marshall's third of the day. He would add more, believe it or not. Marshall on the fade pattern there, that's great concentration. Catches it with both hands and keeps the feet in bounds. Andy Dalton on the throw there. Marshall's fourth touchdown of the day. Meanwhile, Cam Newton comes back, and then you know what? Fourth quarter, when it was money time, the pass rush started to pick up there. He gets flushed out of the pocket, throws a little bit under duress, and then Eric Weddle would pick it off. Handful of interceptions in this game, even though the defense wasn't all that thorough. And then as the ball came loose at the end of the Weddle interception, that's Derek Johnson from the Chiefs. He picks it up and goes in. And surprise, surprise, look at the defenders weren't tackling anyone. You knew the offensive guys weren't going to tackle anyone after they turned it over. 100 points in the game.
In the game, the spectators were booing some of the plays because of players not trying. And now a quick injury update from the Super Bowl.
Rob Gronkowski of the Patriots is not cleared to practice this week, but expected to play on Super Bowl Sunday. Thanks for watching. I'm Gavin Robertson.
And I'm Dylan Tinley. Remember to follow us on Twitter at CHSC_1 and like us on our Facebook page, Calvary Hill Sportscast. See you, Coyotes. Now back to you guys.